each other a fist. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah! Oi, 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 oi.
Look at your fucking cheeks! I've given you the mic, but you'd eat it. Look at that. I'm not doing the first one. No. Intimidated, John. Size of me is intimidated, Johnny. Intimidated, John.
Welcome to the Unleashed 008, the Ring of Cards press conference. And when I say Ring of Cards, I mean this is a stacked card, probably the biggest card Unleashed has brought us yet. I've got 6 elite fighters on my table here. To my left, I've got Mo Batista, and then to my right, I've got Mr. Dubai. In the center, I've got Bobo and Aaron Egan, 2 of the prize fighter contenders. The other 4, they're not here. The other 6, shall I say, are not here.
No shows.
And then at the far end, we've got Lennox McDonald and Aaron Wales. Lads, let's get into business straight away. I'll start with the 2 of you first. Mo, Mr. Dubai. You had a few exchange of words last week. We're very close to fight night now. How are you 2 feeling to be here today?
I'm as chilled as they come. I mean, I'm not new to this. You know, he's already looking tense. He's not even looking at me. He's not even looking at me in the eye. There we go. That's the energy that I need. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to talk a little bit of shit. I'm going to do my thing, and then I'm going to back it up on April 4th. That's what I do. So April 4th, Unleashed, it's going to be a belter, man. What's up, Lennox? You good, bro?
Not bad, brother. You?
Yeah, man. Chilling.
Mr. Dubai, you seem very chilled out, man.
Oh, I don't know if I was tensed. Go on, carry on.
How are you feeling? You feeling chilled out? You calm, compact?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm literally down the road from where I've just got out of bed.
Yeah.
No, gonna do this, get it over and done with, go back, get my head down for a bit.
Yeah. Right. How do you stop this man in front of you? This guy is literally on a KO streak, right? But some believe that he awaits a challenge. Do you believe that you're his biggest challenge to this date?
So I'm going to say how it is, how I personally see it. There's a lot of people around me, this club, other clubs, that he could have gone against and he could have fought. I've had numerous messages saying he's cherry-picked. I don't mind that because he's obviously underestimating me because he's not seen me fight in boxing because I'm not really a boxer. Like, so, you know, these other people could have fought. But I'm not going to take it away from him. He's a good fighter. He can move, you know, but he's coming up against someone from the streets. He's been brought up with a silver spoon. He's around everyone with a silver spoon. I'm not. I'm on the streets every fucking day. I'm a lion. I'm gonna eat him. That's just how it is. He's never come up against someone like me.
Did you watch his last fight against Ryan Kelly? Did you watch that?
I've not watched one fucking thing about him. Not one thing. I haven't seen nothing. I've just been told about him. I just take it in. I don't care. Any fight to me is a fight. Whether it's a boxing, street. As soon as you go head to head, you're fighting. I don't give a fuck about footwork, anything. I'm just going in, just with my fist, uppercutting the life out of him, and that is it.
Business, mate. I like that. I rate that.
Fighting it at the end of the day.
Mo, what about you? Have you looked into any of Mr. Dubai's fighting resume, experience, videos, etc.? What have you seen?
I mean, first things first, you're built like a shopping trolley. The guy's teeth are from Turkey, and it looks like his steroids are from the guy at the bins behind Lidl. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's promoting steroids, all of that shit. But we all know he gets them from the crackhead behind the bins at Lidl. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good. All I know is he fell over is from throwing his own punch. He literally fell over. That's all I know. At the end of the day, he's supposed to talk his smack. Supposed to believe in himself. He's going to try come swinging. He's going to do all of that shit. The last 3 have tried that. He's not as technical as at least 2 of the guys that I've last fought. But you know, he's short anyway. To make it even, I might just fucking go down on my knees and fight him like that. You know what I mean? Take away the high advantage, give him some form of chance. But once I get going, I'm gonna. You know what I do, man? Knock people out. In terms of cherry picking, silver spoon, all that, it's been earned. I've been in the game 14 years. I've taken bumps, I've taken bruises, I've taken L's in the gym, never in the ring. That's how I do it, man.
Amazing.
So, can I just get this off my chest? Because he's actually fought 3 people who were actually part of the Paralympic fucking team. Like, the 3 people you've fought are fucking disabled. I am far from one of them people. And yeah, get on your knees, bro. Get on your knees, you won't have far to fall.
I'll do what I need to do. You're built like a barrel anyway.
Yeah.
He's a barrel on legs, man. How the hell is a barrel on legs gonna fucking cause me any problems? We'll see about that, man.
Watch this, I'm gonna sing you.
He's clouding your height constantly, yeah, but
it's nothing, listen, it's nothing. It don't mean nothing to me. Like, it don't mean nothing to me about my height. You know, I like being small, short, stocky and cute. It's what it is.
Look, let's get into predictions here. You keep that microphone, you're going to need it. Let's get into predictions, right? How the hell do either of you come out victorious? 'Cause only one of you can win this fight, unless it's a draw, of course. But only one of you can win. So how do you get it done? And I'll start with you, Mr. Dubai. How do you stop this man? How do you get your hand raised? How's it done?
Honestly, like I said, there's actually nothing personal against him. Don't know him. You know, no one. I've stepped up to the fight. He's good at doing what I've been told. He's good. He's got a lot of good people in the fighting industry who said he's good. But I've just got to attack him. I'm a street fighter. I'm just going to attack him. I'm just going to picture him. Fucking been chatting to me expert. And I'm going to twat him. That's it. I'm just going to have to go in. I'm attacking him. That's what I'm doing, and he knows that. So I'm not. Obviously, I'm going to box, but I'm going to also have to attack him because he's good at what he does. So there's only one way around him, and he's knocking him out. If I don't knock him out, he'll punish me. So I'm going for a knockout.
There's not any pressure that Mo's been around Roy Jones Jr. He's took pages out of his book. He's been around a lot of pros and
even still doing books. He's fucking old, him. He's still how old is he?
Nine-time Hall of Fame world champion.
Yeah, but where is he these days?
Who in your team is at that level?
I wouldn't even go near him.
Who is on your team at that level?
You know why?
That can teach you the shit that I've been taught.
He's not going to fucking back you when I batter you.
He certainly showed me how to knock people out.
He showed how to knock people out.
You know what? Your name and his just don't sound right in the same sentence. Don't mention greatness with a fucking chubby little barrel like this guy. He's a little shopping trolley, man. Don't mention his name with little bums like this, man. We all know he's a little tune up.
Smack his head in as well.
You shit a fucking brick to be showed up, bro. You're already fucking shitting it. You ain't gonna do a damn thing. You ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Right. So
that's me.
Your answer is power, raw power. That is how you win. You got to get through it like a steam train. Is that how you win? That's amazing. I love that. Mo, what about you? How do you deal with Mr. Dubai here?
First things first, before I answer your question, I've got a special somebody on the phone for you, Mr. Jacob.
What's up, everybody?
Well, yes, what's going on, Fletch? Look at you, you've been in Mackey's, you. Look at your fucking cheeks. Yes, my boy. I'll give you the mic, but you'd eat it.
What do you say, Jacob?
Hey, and he calls himself Mr. Dubai.
Mr. Dubai.
About him is his Instagram filter.
What?
And his beaver looking ass teeth, bro.
Listen, see how he phoned his boy straight away? See how he got a little chubby chunks on the phone? Little pork pie. Tell him to fuck off. Him and Jones Jr. to get done.
I'm glad that he's hyped. I'm glad he's got his little cheerleaders.
I'm on my own, bro. Hey,
you got your little cheerleaders with you.
I come on my own, bro.
Listen, at the end of the day, he thinks steroids win fights. When he comes forward and he tries to, attack the body, do all of that.
As he keeps saying.
He's going to get his ass whooped. We all know this is an easy tune-up. It's an easy tune-up for me, man. I'm on to bigger things after this one. It's easy work. I don't need to talk too much about my skills and my game plan because I'm going to display that April 4th. Some easy work.
Amazing stuff, lads. We've got 4 more patient fighters here we need to move on to. I love that. We'll get you two faced off very shortly. Let's move on to the prize fighter, Bobo and Mr. Aaron Egan. The only 2 guys here in the 8-man prize fighter, but both determined that they're going to be the ones walking away in that final round and win the prize fighter. Aaron, I'll start with you. What makes you believe that you get through to that final stage and beat all these men for that big cash prize?
There's levels to this game, and I'm levels above all of them. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm more confident, I'm coming off a good win on Guerrilla Promotions. This game is mine. I've been in this game 17 years. No one's doing what I'm doing. 3 8-man tournaments back to back within the space of 5 weeks. Not one of these are going to stop me. I'm going to go through them, all of them.
Just to clarify, he was on the last prize fight on Guerrilla Promotions, weren't he? No, he didn't do the prize fight. Is this your first prize fighter?
First prize fighter.
Okay, brilliant stuff. But you got a resume. You've been around the game for a while. Yeah. What do you think you bring to the table that none of these guys have? What Bobo doesn't have?
Power, strength, size, speed, confidence, and good looks. That's one thing I definitely bring is good looks to this game.
Do you think you two probably might cross paths at some point during that tournament?
I don't even know who he's got. I've not researched any of them in the prize fight tournament. The only person I was meant to be fighting was Kai Nicholson. You're a pull-out bitch. You've bottled it and I will see you very soon. But I don't even know who I've got. I couldn't give a fuck who they put in front of me. It's just another body in front of me. The same outcome will happen. Whoever it is they put in front of me.
Yeah, and what do you splash that cash prize on if you win?
Something for me bird, probably. My bird will be spending that. Definitely not me. My bird will be spending that.
Okay, fair enough. Bobo, let's get to you, mate. How are you feeling to be here? And how do you win the prize fight to come April 4th?
I feel good, bro. This is my first. Good?
Yeah, you're good.
It's my first experience with this, bro. Like, this press conference is more stressful than fighting. Fighting is what I do. Do you know what I mean? And for Aaron, skills pay the bills, in my opinion. You know? Like, I see he's big. I see that. You know? And you're lucky we're weighing at 73. I don't know what middleweight tournament's at 73, because you do not make 70. And even then,
Don't worry about
you
weight.
don't.
You don't worry about
listen,
weight. You just worry about turning up on the night. You're not fighting me first round, so don't worry about that.
First round's Trey Simpson, your second round. Third round, not really bothered. I want Lenny Evans, that's who I want. 3-0, right? Undefeated professional.
I'll punch all
We'll find out, Aaron. We'll find out, bro. I don't think
Keep the microphone close, lads.
Bro, honestly, Aaron, I don't think you get close to me, bro.
I'm too strong, I'm too big.
So you think strength wins fights? No, that's what you're saying.
Listen, I'll
Strength wins
walk through
fights.
your shots. I'm sparring heavyweights. You're a 70 key guy. I'm gonna walk through
How
you.
fast do heavyweights move?
I'm gonna walk through
Aaron,
you.
how
It doesn't
fast-
matter. It doesn't
No,
matter.
Aaron.
My footwork's on point.
Aaron, if you're
Footwork.
getting caught with
It's
five-
Aaron.
those big
Stop
guys-
saying Aaron. It's Aaron. Stop saying Aaron. It's Aaron.
Aaron, it doesn't matter. Listen, heal up, 'cause you got a black eye, I see that, bro.
From sparring heavyweights, yeah. From sparring
And they're
heavyweights.
slow, aren't they? So if you're getting caught, you're in trouble, bro.
From you.
Your feet are gonna
From
be
you.
slow. Your
From
feet-
you.
Aaron, look at
From
me.
you.
Look at me.
I'm not looking at anyone else. I'm looking
Right.
right at you.
So
I'm
you said
looking
you
into
said
you.
you was
I
confident,
see a
right?
defeated man there.
You see a defeated
I
man?
see a defeated man.
Okay, Aaron, we'll see.
That smile says it all.
Listen,
I see a
get through
defeated
your
man.
first guy.
Don't
You're-
worry
no,
about my
listen, you're
first guy.
lucky- you're
Do
lucky-
you know what? If you're that confident,
Yeah,
I'll
go
see you
on.
in the final. If you're that
You're
confident,
not going to get to
even
the
the
final,
second
'cause I'm in
round.
the second round with you, so you're not going to get to
Second
the
round
final.
or the final, whatever way, I'll see it was
And
at some
you're not
point in the
understanding,
tournament.
See, you're not understanding. You're not going to get to the final. Because me and you in the second round, so you're not going to get to the final. Right?
time, man.
No,
I promise I'll blast you out
And
with
then
it real
Then I
fast.
want Lenny Evans in the final, because he's 3-0, right? Professional boxer.
3-0,
He
you-
needs to take that out of his bio, because that was 6 years ago.
How many fights have you had?
That's what I'm saying. I've only had 6 amateur fights.
6 amateur fights. I've had
6 amateurs.
41.
And you're going to get
my
beat.
experience
see-
plays a massive part in this
No,
game.
no, listen, I
Trust me.
believe so. I
Trust
believe
me.
so. I do.
I'll be there on your chest. Trust me, I'll be there.
Like, you
I'll
know
be
what? I
there
look at
all
you,
night
and I see a
long.
guy that leans forward. I've not even seen you fight. I bet you fight with that front
Lean
foot, don't you?
lean forward and an uppercut will land
You're
on
gonna-
that chin.
Oh, it's not
Trust me, an
happening. It's
uppercut will
not
land on
happening,
that chin.
It's not
I promise you.
happening.
I promise you.
No, you'd have to be a heavyweight yourself, bro.
An heavyweight myself.
You'd have
I'm
to
coming
be
down. I'm
heavyweight
coming
yourself
down.
to land
I'm
anything.
coming down to your weight, and I'm going to beat you in your weight.
No, it's not even my weight. I'm lower than that. I'm coming up to you.
So there you go. So there you
So
go.
no,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
stop
so
me
I'm
then.
coming up to you.
You silly
Listen, you're not even going to get close to me.
You silly cunt.
Aaron,
Shut up, you
listen,
fucking
look at me.
idiot.
You're
Shut
not
up, you
even going to
silly
get close to me.
bastard. You're coming up weight.
Listen,
I'm coming
why are you
down
so
in
heavy
weight.
at the top?
Let's just
73 kg,
pause
you
it there a
should not be that
second,
heavy at the
lads.
top.
But I didn't get to ask you the question. What if you win the prize fight? What do you splash that paycheck on?
Listen, I'm not thinking about what I'm splashing it on. I'm thinking about the fight.
You're thinking about punching him?
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about.
I don't know why he's thinking
All
about
I think
punching. He's not
about.
even fighting me in the first
No,
round.
I've got
He's
Trey
getting
first.
mad now.
I've got Trey first. He's gonna get beat.
Yeah.
Then we have Aaron, right? And then
There we go. You said it right now. You want me saying it right after the fight?
And-
Trust me.
Okay, bro.
You will not
And then
be
we
saying
have Lenny
anything
Evans.
right.
That's who I want. I'm not really even bothered about you, bro. I'll be honest with
Okay,
you.
we'll see. We'll see on fight night. We'll see on fight night. We'll see. You'll be bothered. You'll definitely be bothered after
Not
it.
bothered.
I promise you.
Trust me.
Well, based off that, it seems that it's quite heated between the two of you. I thought you two would be clowning the people that aren't even here. Is there any respect between the two of
In
you?
front of them, in front of the cameras.
Aaron, we'll see. I've got you in the second round.
We'll sound.
So I'm not bothered. Do you know what I mean? Because I get past Trey. I truly believe I get past Trey.
Do you know what? I wish you all the best. I hope you do get
Thank
past
you,
the
bro.
second round, first round, and I'll see you in the second.
Right, I got a question for you two. When you two meet during the tournament,
Yeah.
how do you move on to the next stage and beat the person in front of you? I'll start with you. How do you beat him in whatever stage of the tournament in the second round?
Listen, boxing isn't easy, but it's simple, right? Mm-hmm. Hit and don't get hit. That's what it is, right? And I don't believe you touch me. I really don't believe you touch me. You talking about sparring heavyweights. I've been sparring light heavyweights.
I'm looking forward to this one now. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
gonna be good now.
I am
It's
looking
gonna be a
for.
good
I'm
night.
looking forward to this one. What you just said then, I thought you were going to badmouth the guys who are here, which I would have done, but you've just gone bang against each other. That's mint. I love it.
It's like a hand for themselves in the prize fight, isn't it?
None of them have turned up, so.
But he's come with his balls, yeah.
Yeah, he has come with his balls.
Nah, but I respect you for being here, bro. And
Ditto.
Aaron, what about you? So when you two collide at some point during the tournament, if you do, which you obviously is probably going to happen, how do you beat him and how do you progress onto the next stage? I want
I put him to sleep. I put round one to sleep.
Yeah.
Put him to sleep. and I put Lenny Evans to sleep in the final.
See, that's the problem with guys that are bigger. They think they can put everyone to sleep. It's not going to happen, bro.
You see?
I don't even think you have the footwork. We're going to see. I'll have a look up some fights, but
Watch my fights.
I'll
Watch my fights. You'll
I'll have a
bleed me
look at
worse than I sat at home watching them.
Fucking hell.
Fuck,
All right,
I've
lads.
bit off more than I can chew with this one, you know. I've bit off way more than I can chew.
We'll find out, bro. We'll find out.
Love it, lads. Love it. Best luck to the two of you on April the 4th. Let's get a nice handshake. There's a bit of sportsmanship at least, you know, we can have a bit of sportsmanship. Let's move on to Lennox and Aaron Wales. Lennox, you've been a prize fighter, the pretty boy of Unleashed, we could say even. You've been here enough times.
Yeah.
You've made a statement previous times. You've always, you know, blitzed people up in the ring. You've got a game opponent in front of you. How are you feeling to take on Aaron Wales on the 4th of April?
Well, yeah, I've watched a few of his fights. Like, tough lad, very tough, very tough. Obviously, being about, I reckon my speed and a lot of feints, it's all going to come in handy. He's going to get me that win, 100%.
We've seen you showboat in previous fights. Do you believe this is a fight where you've got to just stick to the boxing because you've got a stronger opposition this time, and now you really got to be on that A game?
I hope so, because if I don't and I get chinned, I'm going to look like a right melt, and I.
Yeah, there's that as well.
So, no, I'm going to stick to me boxing, lots of feints, moving around, it's tricky, then land them shots. 3 or 4 in, no single shots, come in with a few combinations, in and out. Hopefully get that stoppage, but like I said, he's tough. Be hard, but I reckon I'll get it done.
Aaron, what about you? First of all, welcome to the press conference. How are you feeling? And how do you believe you win and beat Lennox on the 4th of April?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you to Unleash, thank you to Gypsy having me on. Pleasure to be here. I just think my experience, my IQ, I just feel I've got what it takes to beat him. And I've watched little bits of footage, but I don't sit there and watch anybody in particular, because for all I know, he could be next world champion or he could be a taxi driver. Do you know what I mean? You fight that many different people when you do what I do. You can't switch off. And likewise for Lennox, if he's anything less than 100%, it's going to be an hard night for him. So make sure you're ready. Make sure you're 100%, because if you switch off, I'll switch you off.
And make sure I don't switch
Big statement. Big statement. Let's go get
I'm
some.
training twice a day. Train well.
Don't overtrain.
Even when I ain't got fights lined up, I'm still training every day, non-stop. Just so when I get in that gym, I don't need 6 to 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and fight tomorrow. If I fight tonight, you know what I mean?
Is there any major sacrifices you two have made in camp in preparation for this fight? That, you know, let's say obstacles or bad habits that you've had to put to one side. What would you say that is for you?
Nothing. I just do the same thing every day.
Yeah, it's another day in the life for you. What you're saying?
Just
Yeah.
training it.
Yeah.
Kept the same training since I've been 10, 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Just literally keep training. Can't be no fitter than I am. Can't really be no stronger at this weight than I am. So
You believe you're already at peak form?
I can't be no fitter and stronger
Yeah.
at 72 kilo.
Yeah.
71.
Fantastic, Aaron. What about you?
I mean, it's another day in the office for me.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me know I fight week in, week out. I've had 10 fights this year already. Like, I don't have time to train because I'm that active. I'm that busy fighting killers up and down the country every week. So he's just another man in front of me. And there's no disrespect, there's no bad blood there. I don't know the kid, but he's just another man in front of me. It's another payday.
Can we get into predictions, like get you straight to the point on how you both win? I'll start with you, Aaron. Could you give us around the method, any method of victory? How do you become victorious on the 4th of April?
I don't make predictions, because if I sit here and say I'm going to knock him out in round 2 and he's still stood there in round 3, I look a twat. If I say I'm going to win him on points and I lose, I look a twat. So the best man on the night will win, and hopefully I get my hand raised. That's all I'll say.
I guess what we can say is, if you want to know what happens, get the pay-per-view and you'll find out. But Lennox, have you got any predictions, just in case?
Said no predictions, but I can box and I can fight. Like, if I get bored of boxing, I'll just come in and we can just swing it out and have a bit of a stand back and have a scrap in it. We can box, I can box on it, but sometimes it gets boring, doesn't it? You want to give the crowd a bit of a please and just get in there and just punch for punch, have it.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff, lads.
Standard that.
I think we can get some face-offs done. Can we get some face-offs done? Let's do it. Mo, Mr. Dubai, let's come face-to-face, lads. Let's get it. April the 4th, it's going to go down between the two of these. Little tickle fest here. I think there's secretly a little bit of banter. I can see these guys being two best mates after the fight.
See the strength, look at that. See that? Brick
do
wall.
shit, bro.
Brick fucking wall. Yeah, I would have had me then.
This is a fight you do not want to miss, people. Make sure you get your...
Can't even see that shit.
Make sure you get your tickets. Be fast or be last, because this event will sell out. There we have it. Mo Batista versus Mr. Dubai. Let's get it. Okay, lads, come forward, come face to face. Good sportsmanship there.
It's taller than I thought he was.
You're a little bit shorter than I thought, to be fair. Come in handy, keep it on end of jab.
Sit down, boom, body shot.
Yeah, I'll eat him up.
Put you on your knees, lad.
Nah, I mean.
Good stuff, lads. Let's turn, face the camera. Give us a little boxing stance. There we go, let's get it. April the 4th, get your tickets. It will be a sold out event. You know what to do. See you all on the 4th of April. Good luck, lads. Best of luck to you. Come forward, lads.
I've hugged you more today than my bird, bro.
I'm not doing the first off, no. Intimidated you. Size of him is intimidated, Intimidated you.
Prize fight, you don't want to miss it. It all goes on the 4th of April. Make sure you get your tickets. Let's go. Okay, next up, we've got another four very determined fighters here. We've got Matt Rose, Jack Woodsy, Aki, and Inspired Revert. These four, well, I don't need to say too much. I'll let them do the talking. I'll start with you, Matt. You take on Jack Woodsy here. Just fresh off the Freak Combat League in the 3v1 absolute chaos. And take it you've seen that.
He pulled out of. The one he pulled out of.
For a medical emergency. For a medical emergency. For a medical emergency.
Oh, yes. The one he pulled out of.
You're fresh off a victory against Zach Ziggy Johnson. You've defended your influencer title.
More than one.
Jesus Christ.
And now you've got this man in front of you. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Matt?
Nervous. You look nervous.
Nervous.
You do?
For you?
You've no energy at all.
Sat there with a balaclava on inside.
And what? All the jobs done outside the balaclavas? They're not done outside.
Jack, I'll get to you, Jack.
Jesus Christ, stick yourself up for fuck's sake.
How are you feeling, man?
Unreal.
Yeah, so you're fresh off the Freak Combat League. That was quite a chaotic event, that was. You was in a
teabagged.
You was in a 3v1.
Well, let me get on that. I'll get on that.
Your own teammate, James Springer, he's come at you and he's turned the tables round.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've been in the game for a while, but you've had quite a break as well. So you just recently come back to the combat sports, bro. You've got another fight on Kronk Boxing lined up as well, haven't you?
Well, to be honest, you know, I just got the news there this morning that Mr. Rose again here has pulled out against Springer in 2 weeks.
No, I haven't.
So
it's
yeah,
just
literally just
I've
off the
hired
phone
a
there to
dwarf
Springer.
to go handcuff himself to him.
I have to fight Springer now in 2 weeks.
You haven't.
So I'm fighting in Dublin, Springer, Manchester, and then have a fight the week after. So actually 5. I could have 2 fights in the same day as him. So 5 fights in 4 weeks. So
it's quite a busy schedule then.
5 ones.
Is that it?
Yeah, 5 ones. So I'm fighting everyone he pulls out of.
What did you make of his last fight against Ziggy Johnson?
I didn't even see it. I wouldn't watch it. Who the fuck would watch on? He's about fucking 70. He's fighting in Ireland now shortly, but
have you watched any of Matt's fights? Have you watched any of them?
No, honestly, I wouldn't. I couldn't do it to myself.
You couldn't do it. Would you consider watching his fights torture? Is that what you're saying basically?
No, it wouldn't be for me. No, I watch boxing.
Okay, yeah, watch boxing. So you're saying Matt's fights aren't boxing. It's what would you call Matt's fights?
He's dressed up as a cowboy. Like. He's nearly fucking 40 years of age, so it's not that me now.
25, nearly 25.
Porn or something. I don't know.
Well, Matt, I know you watched his most recent fight.
No, I just saw the clip of him getting teabagged.
You've seen the clip of him getting teabagged. What do you make of Jack as a fighter?
I mean, the poster of me and him got released, and look at all the opportunities he's getting. It's the same with Inspired. After he fought me, look at the opportunities he's got.
Well, I pulled up and you. I pulled up and you. I pulled up and you.
Every time someone signs up to fight me, I set them up for life.
But I pulled up and you.
Thank me.
I pulled up and you because you wouldn't meet.
Mate,
I
messaged you and invited you down.
No,
Why are you trying
on
to play
site,
big
on
man
site,
for the
on
camera?
site. Everything's on site, but then you don't come on site. So I have to come to you every single time.
So
fly every single time to come see you.
Yeah,
You won't meet me halfway. You won't meet me there. I have to meet you right at your fucking door.
Mate, I ain't going to pay for your fucking airplane
Jesus
travel.
Christ, mate. I know
So,
you want your
Matt, what you're saying is you're like the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in the fight here.
He's none. I was belt for fuck's sake. I'm sitting with your belt.
I gave it you. I just lent it
Take it off me. It actually looks fucking well, dude. And this is the first one. The next one's next week, but I keep us for now.
How do you
Get it all
two?
on, made the fuck.
What can we expect to see on the 4th of April, right?
Him with a failed drug test for steroids.
So you're saying that Woodsy's on steroids? What's your response to that? What's your response?
Honestly,
Yes. We
I
have
don't
the
even. I think
medical
we're fighting at
evidence.
what weight? There's that many weights going about this month. What weight is it?
60 kg.
60 kg,
Yes.
right? So it was
I am weight
65
training
originally.
you. You
So
told
now
me
it's
you were
60.
70, so I'm making you lose 10 kg.
Right. So he is at the minute built like a
Making the
skeleton. He's about
rules, that's what I'm
40
doing at the
kg,
minute.
I'd say. So he's right by the weight to put on.
Let's make it
before.
6 rounds and 4
So
ounces.
60 kg. He's not. I don't think he's going to make 60 kg.
Mate, I'm already
So-
59.
No.
Just got to put on 1 kg.
He's not going to make 50. He's not going to make 65. The actual fight weight, which is 65. So
No, it's not. It's not 65.
it is 65. That's what
Bro,
we agreed on.
I sent you a message saying 60.
I have the screenshots.
Show me.
And I also have the voice
Show
notes
me.
of Springer saying you pulled out.
But I'll pull up the message with me and Wolf right now saying last night we were on the phone talking about hiring a dwarf to handcuff himself to Springer.
Not have to pay me.
Mate, why are you here?
Right, I'm going to batter you when you finish.
Bro,
That's why.
my dad's about
Exchange
to
your
knock
words
you out.
between Mr. Dubai and Matt Rose here.
Folded them when he got in front of you.
Possibly another fight on a future Unleashed event.
Just sat down.
Folded it up, bro. You can't even come at me, bro.
Mate, Springer's taller than you. Why are you're stood there recording me for a few fucking views on Instagram. Exactly. You're a little beg.
Let's get back to the fight that's in front of us, lads. Let's get back to the fight in front of us.
I
Right,
don't know if you can hear this here.
what have you got for us?
You can hear this here.
Do you want to step in on a show on the 28th of March on that big TikTok?
Mate, Mentos.
It's against myself, innit?
Can't
It's only
wait to look at
3
it.
2 in 10 ounce gloves, innit? It's in Manchester and the Ballers, innit? So you got
You're paid to stand there, behave.
Hopefully the microphone picked the voice note up there, but that's a voice note from Springer right there.
Saying Matty Rose pulled out.
Ring him.
Just
Ring-
off the phone
Should
about 5 months ago.
let's
Ring
save
him.
that.
Ring the phone.
Let's save that for
Ring
afterwards.
him. No, ring him. If I've pulled out, ring Wolf right now and say, have I got the fight against
Well,
Springer?
I'll speak up on the mic.
You call him. You've got Springer.
Yeah,
Come on, we got another fight to get to here, lads. I want to do predictions. Yeah, I'll get a
Sick
one.
of fucking pulling out a fucking
I
fight.
will get a one-on-one interview of you two after if there's unfinished business to talk about.
For fuck's sake, you can't talk. You
Am I not
Look,
talking now?
let's get into predictions
You won't
really
have to.
quick, yeah? Right, Matt. How the hell do you defeat Jack Woodsy on the 4th of April?
Never
Is there
in your
what
life.
round? What method? How'd you do it? What's the secret recipe? How'd you do it, mate?
Harry, I reckon. Well, every time I've defended the.
Oh, there we
Right,
go. We got Springer on FaceTime here.
Springer.
Show
have
the
I-
camera, Matt. Show the
Right,
camera.
You be quiet. Have
Show the camera.
Oh yeah,
I'm
have
the
I
host.
pulled out against you? Yes or no?
Have you called out against me?
Yeah.
Show the camera.
Apparently, I've pulled out and you're fighting Mr.
Of the voice
Dubai.
note here.
No, you ain't called out against me.
Thank you.
You have a voice note here.
Yeah.
Stir in the
I have
pot.
voice
Mate,
note, so.
he thought I pulled out because I
So,
was in hospital.
Springer, who's fighting?
Me.
Who's fighting? Who's fucking fighting? Is it us, sir?
Me. Not you. You've just
Why
lost
is he
that.
just says that out of me in the phone who's fighting?
Rattled.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You're
of
not
course.
turning up, lad. You never turn up.
What do you mean? I'm
You
here
never turn
now.
up.
Right.
Springer, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, lad, when this boy pulls out.
I am the best boxer and I'll lose the hard way, mate.
Mate, you ain't even on Unleash. Relax.
Right, lads. Let's quickly get the predictions, Matt. Prediction from you quickly, please.
Harry, every time I've defended this title, I've stopped him. What's going to be difference against him? You got teabagged by
I'm wearing
Springer. You got dropped 20 times by Stoner.
I'm wearing it.
You can wear it. That's the only time you're going to wear it. I'll let you.
Two times by
I'll
Stoner.
let you take it home like I let Baller take it home. so
Why
he
did
could
you not
take-
fight against Stoner?
Who?
Stoner? Why did you not fight?
I had internal bleeding.
Oh, fuck right. So there's a
Right.
So I picked
Jack,
up
I
one
come out of hospital.
Jack, let's get your
3
prediction
days
very
and
quickly.
still fought.
What's your prediction for April the 4th? How do you stop Matt Rose? How'd you do it?
He won't.
walk past them and fall in them, for fuck's sake. It's just as simple as that. It's, the end of the day, I'm taking this belt home to Ireland, regardless. I don't know where he's going to end up, but that's exactly what's going to
Pay me
happen.
£5 and you can take it.
I wouldn't even give you a fiver first.
You can keep.
You might not give a taxi
To be
over.
fair, Alpha probably
wouldn't
didn't.
give a-
April the 4th, Matt Rose and Jack Woodsy, they go at it in a heated clash here at the Hideout Arena in
If he
Bolton.
turns up, he's done a lot of fucking pulling out, so
Pulling
I
out.
don't know whether or not he's
I
going to
pulled
turn
out
up. If he
one
turns
fight.
out,
All right, lads.
I pulled out one fight in 85.
Lads,
I now need to confiscate the microphones and you can
What?
pass them on to
I haven't pulled out.
Aki and
against Springer. I
Inspired.
just had him on
Only
the
want to
phone.
pass the
One fight,
microphones.
One fight.
coming up to 3, so
One fight. How have I pulled out 3 fights?
well, Springer says you pulled out. I have it in the voice
But-
right here.
Have I not just rang Springer
Well, I
and
have
you
a
said
voice
that I
note
am?
from Springer unless I hate it. So,
Mate,
We'll talk about this afterwards. Let's talk about this afterwards.
well, I tell you what, the both of us will turn up at night and we'll fight first. And whoever wins the fight, fights Springer.
bro, the fight was
Because
Springer's the week
he's told me.
before you dickhead.
He's told me.
Yeah,
he's all right.
we're promoting your fight here, not a different fight.
Why?
Look, let's pass the microphones down now. We've got two patient lads here waiting.
One off it.
Make it quick, make it quick.
Let's make it 4 ounces.
Make it what?
4 ounces.
4 ounce gloves.
No, what?
You want 4 ounce gloves?
I ain't shaking your hand.
So does that mean you don't want to do 4 ounces
No, I
or?
do want
See,
4
you don't
ounces.
want
Right.
4 inches. Well, shake on it.
I do, but I ain't shaking your hand.
Shake on it. Go on ahead.
Bro, you got a hole in your hand.
Shake on
I
it.
ain't-
They
I ain't
hold your
touching-
Right, give each other a fist. Oi, 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 oi.
Come on, bro! Fucking give it! Have it!
Fucking hell. What? Fucking hell, man.
Thanks to the head and what?
Well. Right. Well, tell you what. We'll leave them out of it now. Let's have you to come a little bit closer. I think we're a microphone down.
Yeah.
Matt, I hope you didn't throw my microphone and break it. Or is you getting me a new one? Next up, part 2, shall we say. We had a face-to-face last week. Now we're a bit more in-depth. Inspired Reaver and Aki, you two sat face-to-face once again. Right, your last fight against George Thorpe on Guerrilla Promotions didn't go your way. However, you're set to redeem yourself against Aki on the 4th of April. Let's say this, what changes have you made to your camp, to your training, to make sure that you're victorious on the 4th of April?
Do you know what it is? I want to do a big, massive shout out actually, because Dane from Hideout, he's been putting me through my paces. I've been sparring some absolute animals. You know, only slight changes, not much. To be fair, it's just the same camp, to be honest with you. We've had a look at Aki's footage. We know how to beat him. It was the same with George. But yeah, man, it's just that, you know, it was a big show, man. Big lights for my 4th fight. But yeah, man, you know, Aki's a decent boxer, so we've looked at his footage, but we know the recipe to beat him, man, and that's it.
I mean, Aki's got amateur experience. Does that not add any pressure to you? Because obviously, you've stated last week you've only been boxing for, was it just a year, you said?
12 months now,
12
yeah.
months. But within that 12 months, I watched your fight earlier on Guerrilla Promotions. You look like you've been boxing for a lot longer than 12 months.
I appreciate that, man.
So,
Appreciate that.
would you say there's any pressure fighting Aki with previous amateur experience? Would you say there's any pressure at all?
I mean, I don't think it adds pressure. No, not at all. I think you can tell he's had amateur. He's obviously I'm not going to give away too much of what I can see, but yeah, he's more, you know, amateur style is totally different to I'd say unlicensed, because unlicensed, you know, a lot of people plant their feet and they want to bang. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it adds the pressure. I think obviously for him it adds the pressure. He's been amateur. You know what I mean? He's fighting a guy who's only been boxing 12 months. He's been boxing since he was in 2016, I think I remember him saying, and he's fought before that as well in MMA. So I think the pressure's on him. The pressure's not on me, bro. He called me out. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a very good technical fight, and I think it does deserve to be main event.
Obviously, this fight has been brewing for a bit of some time. I remember it was a Unleashed 06, a press conference. You did call him out. Yeah. You two do seem quite respectful now, even though there was a bit of aggression last week with a bit of push and shove.
It's competitiveness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we both want to win, but we're both Muslim brothers. Like I say, yeah, man. Every time he calls me a bitch, man, it pisses me off.
Where did this beef?
Have you not been acting like a bitch last week?
But who's been acting like a bitch?
Coward. Little bitch.
So I do this now?
Well, you can
We'll do it
right
now, bro.
Do it right now.
Honestly, we'll do it now, bro. I ain't got no
The
silver
man
spoon,
in front
bro.
of me is a coward. You're a coward.
Bro.
You're a weight bully. We just saw Matt
A
Rose
weight
say
bully, bro. What was the fucking? What was the
man in
weight?
front of you just
What
said
was
he's
the weight
60
agreed
kilos.
at? What was the weight
73.
agreed at? Exactly. So what
And-
weight am I gonna be?
73, but
There you go.
Bitch over it.
Bro, you're asking me to fucking
coward.
weigh in at 6 p.m. at night, weigh in on the day
That's
before. You're asking me all the weigh-ins,
every
yeah?
fighter.
I've accepted, have I not, Gypsy, have I accepted all these terms? I've accepted your terms.
Yeah, you
I've
cried like a
accepted
little
that I'm
bitch.
going to be 73.
You cried
And
like
on
a
the
bitch.
night, you're going to know, bro. Don't
Then
piss me off,
right
Haki.
there.
Don't piss me off.
6 p.m. every time on Unleashed, yes or no? Reigns, yes.
Once,
No,
that was the
every
one card.
single time.
It's the one
No,
card, bro.
every
It was the,
single
but I don't
time.
give a shit anyway. Have I accepted your terms?
Yes, you have. After
Exactly.
Exactly. Little bitch, because you're a coward.
Bro.
You're a coward. That's the reason you walk around with Scrooge in your hometown.
Bro, these are my boys. These are my boys, and one of them's
as well.
Glove gossip, and I'm not with them.
Exactly.
I'm not with
you have
them.
new boys every 2 weeks. You're a coward. Everyone can see through your bullshit.
Right, it's nearly a wrap now. We've got the last few lads, the last few fighters to get through. All these guys here, though, have not got their opponents here today, so this is a bit of an awkward one. So everyone could be all friends here. No more kitchen sinks being thrown, please. My kneecap's already been busted in. A few microphones probably going to be broken. Let's just get into it. I'm here with Lewis Offland. I've passed this microphone. So I had your opponent Brad Harris with me last week, and he's absolutely sounding determined that he's going to bust your face in just because of his last fight with Luke Dice not going his way. He's on an absolute redemption path. But let's get into it. Let's talk about you. Introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself and how are you feeling?
Lewis Chaos Offland, and I'm feeling great. If Brad thinks he's going to run through me like a train, and it's the same train that turned up against Dyson, send Thomas the Tank Engine, son.
Yeah, brilliant, yeah. So what do you think you bring to the table that Brad doesn't have that's going to benefit you on the 4th of April?
Output. I don't actually give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. I am me.
Yeah.
I am Chaos.
Yeah.
He obviously went into the Dyson fight. To be fair, it was a good fight for two men that didn't throw a lot.
Fair enough, yeah.
And I reckon when I get in there and I'm throwing at him, pressure will get to him.
Yeah, and how's your training been going? You've been training your ass off?
I wish.
What?
I'm fighting fit, I just fight.
You just fight?
Yeah, as long as I'm fit to get through the 3 rounds.
What you're saying is basically when you fight, that's just a gym session for you, pretty much. You're fighting that regularly.
Pretty much, mate.
Yeah.
Ben and Marcel are in the same gym as me, like at Foundry. They see me probably, once a month maybe, if they're lucky.
Just about.
If that, like, and yeah, man, I just train. I book myself up with fights. I keep myself fit, and then I just come in, ruin the party, and you know, I mean, I've been fighting since October, so 5 months in.
Yeah.
Be 6 months by then, and I'm already in the talks, in the conversations with people like Brad Harris on events like this. So must be doing something right.
Yeah. And how do you beat Brad Harris? How do you stop him? Is there a secret recipe behind it? Is there a method? How do you stop him on the 4th of April and get your hand raised?
Make him think it's a big fight from what happened with Dyson.
Yeah. Mind games?
Don't need no mind games, don't worry about
Just
it.
let the fist do the talking.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Brilliant stuff, mate. We'll look forward to see you do your thing on the 4th of April. Right, to my right, I've got Viking Nath. How are you doing, first of all?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah?
Not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. No, I think when we spoke earlier, you said you're quite new to the fighting game, but was it you've been a rugby player, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've got past playing rugby. I've done a bit of combat sports previously, but yeah.
Well,
predominantly
one
for the
thing
last
I
15
know
years.
about being a rugby player is you got the strength then and the power,
Yes,
the
strength.
raw power.
Yeah, definitely there. The explosive power's definitely there.
Yeah. So, how do you think you get on your long-awaited, let's say, official debut on the 4th of April?
I'm only on a time or so, really, but I know what I'm capable of, and as long as I go in there knowing what I'm capable of, the opponent's irrelevant.
No, your opponent was Kev Hall, isn't it?
Kev Hall, yeah.
Kev Hall. Do you know too much about Kev as a person?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so you're not had the pleasure of meeting him yet. He's not here today, obviously.
No.
There's been no contact with him whatsoever.
No contact with him whatsoever.
Okay.
No. At the end of the day, if that person opposite me, we're both going in there to take each other's heads off.
Yeah. Do you think he shows up on the 4th of April?
He better do.
You better do, yeah. You've been training very hard, and I take it.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Obviously keeping up with all the cardio and that, with the rugby and everything else like that, as well as the additional training as well.
Yeah.
I'm currently down 12 kilo at the minute.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Camp,
So that's quite a big weight cut. That is. Yeah. What would you say? So I guess what would you say is the biggest sacrifice you've made in your camp and preparation for this fight?
Food.
Food,
Massive.
yeah.
Food, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, food and cardio.
What's your favourite meal that you've not been able to sink your teeth into lately then?
Everything.
Everything. yeah. No, I know the struggle or not, but come fight night, you can dig in there and, get back in there.
Looking forward to whatever I want after that fight, yeah.
Yeah. Now, how do you stop Kev Hall? What round method? If you can give us any sort of insight, how do you put a stop to him and get your hand raised on the 4th of April?
Realistically, I can't say a lot because obviously this is my first fight on the unlicensed scene, so I can't go in there with a game plan because at the end of the day, I don't know what it's going to be when I get in there.
Of course.
I know what I'm capable of at the end of the day, so I'm going to go in there and I'm looking to take his head off. Whether that be in the first, if I get the opportunity in the first, the second, the third, I'm going to take the opportunity.
Brilliant. Well, I look forward to it, mate. Best of luck to you.
Cheers, mate.
Ben Poulter, you take on Chizzy 2 Dizzy.
Well, not anymore. He pulled out.
He's pulled out?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Pause.
Okay. You've had quite a few fights on and off, haven't you, that have been getting cancelled, change of opponents.
Yeah.
Do people just fear you? Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, I put the hard work in, so I mean, I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
Pull out,
You've
so.
had quite a few good results and good victories lately, man. I've seen your journey. You've been on the Gladiator show, on the last Unleashed show. So I've seen you put the work in. Do you think have you got a new opponent for you?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but whoever's there, I'll do the business on the night.
Yeah.
So.
How's training been going for yourself?
Brilliant, yeah. Can't complain. Putting in the work. Ready for April the 4th. Right?
Yeah. Have you got a message for Chizzy 2 Dizzy to the camera, just to say to him?
Bellend.
What was his reason for not being? Not.
He like dislocated his elbow or something.
Okay.
Fuck that. He ain't done that.
You don't believe it? You think he's porcupine?
No.
Okay.
Day before the presser as well, though.
Day before the presser, yeah. So was he meant to come today or?
I think so. Yeah. Well, we agreed on the live. So,
Yeah, because you had your face off recently as well, man. So yeah. All right. Is there anyone you got your eyes set on that you would like to fight, or you just anyone who gets put in front of you, just bring it on?
Really, yeah, just whoever gets put in front of me. I thought I've never declined a fight, so just whoever gets put in front, defend my belt. So can't
Yeah. He's obviously got belts to defend as well, man. There's got the nice Unleashed belt here. Yeah, man. So hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, 4th of April, we do get you in a replacement.
Yeah, hopefully.
Otherwise, you're boxing next by the looks of it, or something like that. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Kasim, let's just give you the microphone. Man, you've been in the game. I've actually heard some good things about you. Raw power. You're someone you shared a ring with recently. Who's also on this card, Colin. Yeah. What is it? I swear he was meant to be here today.
Go on, big I don't know where he's gone.
Well, you told me he was coming.
Yeah, he was here.
How are you feeling though? How are you feeling to be here on Unleashed and get to work and put on a masterclass on the 4th of April?
It's a new step. Every single fight.
Hold the mic a bit close.
It's a new step. Every single fight I've had is on a new promotion now. So I'm just here to take you out. If you're in my way, then I'll say you're getting cleaned out.
Yeah.
It happened to Colin. Second round knocked him out. Yeah, I'm just here to just bring the opponents. I'm knocking them out. I'm here to stay, bro.
Yeah. No, your opponent, I looked at his photo, he looked like quite a tough man, he does.
Yeah, he's an ex-pro.
He looks like a BKFC fighter just by based off his appearance.
I mean, if he wants to do bare knuckle,
I don't know if he does do BKFC or not. Yeah. So he looked into your opponent and his fighting resume. What do you rate of him as an opponent?
He's a very good fighter. This is going to be my hardest fight.
Yeah.
By far, because obviously he's an ex-pro. He's been in the game for a long time. He's had over 100, 200 fights.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously this is going to be a hardest fight. It's going to be a challenge for me, obviously. We're going to see on the night what happens in it. I'm not here to be cocky or anything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Is there anything you believe you bring to the table that you have that he doesn't? Obviously, him being pro, of course, that's a big statement. It's a big statement. But you got the raw power, you got the knockout power. What is it you think you bring to the table that he hasn't got to offer that you do?
He hasn't experienced the amateur scene. Obviously, I've come from the amateur scene to here.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So I know how to train properly.
Yeah.
He's probably just doing his bag work, whatever he's doing. I know how to train properly. I know the methods. I know everything. You know what I mean? I've been in the game for 4 years now. I started when I was 30. I'm 17 now.
Wow, God. So yeah, you're still young. Yeah.
I'm still young, bro. I'm here, bro. Whoever wanna pick me up, bro. Guerrilla Promotion, you wanna pick me up. You speak to me, you wanna pick me up. I'm here.
That's amazing, bro. You started a good age. I wish I started at that age. That's a good age to start, man. 13.
Thank you to my dad.
Yeah.
He put me in boxing. Yeah.
So it was been in your family boxing. Yeah. Amazing stuff, man. And what can we expect to see on the 4th of April? Any sort of prediction?
We're just gonna see on the night what happens. I'm not here to promise anything, but I promise you, he'll be laying down on the canvas though.
If you want to see it, get the pay-per-view. That's all I can say. Live on Notorious TV, 4th April. Be fast or be last. The tickets will sell out. The event will sell out. So get your tickets and see Kazim put on the madness. That's all I can say. Well, best luck to you, mate.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing that.
Thank you. Shout out to
Owen.
D first. Shout out to D from Unit VIP. He's managing me, yeah.
Shout out to Unit VIP, shout out to Unleash Boxing, shout out to Black Saint, shout out to all the sponsors, shout out Notorious TV, and shout out myself, of course, Hamish TV. This wouldn't be possible without me. All right, let's pass the mic to Owen. Owen Webster, you take on Aaron Wolfie, who's one of the former champions of Unleash Boxing. He's got quite a resume underneath him. You have been boxing since a young age, you have. You went away to enjoy life a little bit with the boys, get on the partying and stuff.
Partying kind of took over, didn't it? And then forgot the boxing.
Yeah.
But no.
But boxing's called back to you.
Yeah, dedicate myself to this, man.
It's like it was destiny. You had to come back to boxing.
Yeah, I've got to come back to it. And then this fight, man, I'm feeling sharp as ever.
Yeah.
Sparring, getting the serious rounds, and I don't think this kid's been hit by somebody with my power. I'm being totally honest. He's fought plums, bro. Like the guy who beat, who won the belt off, was a plum. Bro, the guy looked like he couldn't
Oliver
fight sleep.
Jones, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he couldn't fight sleep, let's be honest.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, like, the kid can box, Aaron can box, I'll give him that. Like,
Yeah.
But if he wants to box, I can box. You want to come in for a dog fight, we'll go for a dog fight, 5 rounds. I
Yeah.
love that shit, me. I'm in for a little brawl, me. So, whichever way it goes, I'm pretty confident. Obviously, I'm not going to blow smoke up my own arse. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, the kid's, he's putting in the work as well. I see him fighting every week, this, that, the other. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's been hit with somebody with my power. And then that's what I'll get the job done with on the night, hopefully. And then, yeah, belt comes back to Rochdale, you know what I mean?
Well, brilliant stuff, brilliant. Yeah, so obviously you've been out of the game for a while. Would you say when you came back to training that all that knowledge that you've learned from the amateurs of being young, was it still there? Or did it take a bit of was there a bit of ring rust to get out?
You see, the people that I've been training with, my coach is a professional, he's just turned 5-0 in the pro game.
Okay,
Money
yeah.
Mia, fucking next up and come, get to know, like, he's the dog's bollocks, mate. Let me tell you, like, he's fucking next level. So him coaching me, it's just sharpening my tools up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everything he's learning, he's training with the best, and then he's bringing it down to me.
Yeah.
So it's just rubbing off, really, innit? Like, there's nothing more I can say, but his coaching is different class.
Yeah. You've obviously stated that you've watched some of Aaron's previous fights, his fights of Oliver Jones. Is there anything specifically that you see in his boxing ability that's like a weak point, like where you can just, go in there and actually just, take him apart?
There is multiple things. Obviously, I'm not going to say him over there because
Yeah.
he's going to tighten his game up, and it's 3 weeks to fight night. I'm not going to spell out his things.
Yeah,
but
yeah, of course.
There's a few things, obviously, that his inexperience is what I'll say. Like, not inexperience as in he's not been in a fight game and that, but
Yeah.
his inexperience over the years, and that's what will.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been more of an active fighter previously,
yeah.
but would you say like you've got the knowledge from previous years, obviously from back in day,
Yeah.
and you think obviously experience is everything, but then knowledge as well, that's also everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess it's a bit of an even match with knowledge and experience, would you say?
See, I'd say that. But it's just one of them, innit? Like, boxing's like chess. You know what I mean?
match.
You got to be smart. You got to be
Yeah.
3 steps ahead, and
Yeah.
trust me, I'm more than 3 steps ahead of this kid.
Yeah.
So hopefully April 4th, get in that ring and then let the work show. I told Gypsy, I said, listen, the last time I was out here, I was still in the sesh, fucking my life up. Didn't dedicate myself, didn't do no camp. Went in there, had a good 3 rounds to be honest, and then decision didn't go my way. But this time I've dedicated myself to it, 100%, and then come fight night, everything's coming my way.
Amazing. Could we get any sort of prediction, like a round or something?
I'm not going to give no predictions, me. It's just
Yeah.
gonna, whatever happens on fight night, it's going to happen on fight night. And
Yeah.
then we move from there, don't we, either?
Brilliant.
Stay in the game, or
Yeah.
you move on to better things and that, you know what I mean?
Good stuff,
But
man.
yeah.
I look forward to seeing it. Best
Nice
luck
one.
to you.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Marcel Jakubowski. Did I say it right this time? It's quite a mouthful to pronounce that, but we get there. We get it. The Polish Hammer is that the name you go by, isn't it?
It's easier to say.
You've got a belt now. Is that 2 belts you got? You got 2 belts. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then 2 belts. So yeah, you fought on Unleash 007 most recently.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, 4. It was like a belt presentation, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much tougher opponent now, definitely.
Yeah, you're 8-0, but now you've got, just recently after a few opponent changes, you've got JD.
Yeah.
Actually someone from my boxing gym, funny enough, but I'm not here to be biased, you know what I mean? Big up to the both of you.
Yeah.
Now, I was hearing, I might be wrong, I was thinking you two have fought before.
Yeah, we fought last year.
That's very surprising. That's mad. So you two fought, and how'd that fight go? Like last year?
So that was a really tough fight. He took the first two, then I nicked it in the third. Had a standing count there as well, so I just nicked it right at the end.
So you say it was a very, very close fight. Yeah.
Go watch it now.
Yeah. What promotion was that on? Was that on?
CSL.
CSL, yeah. So JD's now stepped up to the plate.
Yeah.
After several replacements, and JD's just fresh off a victory himself on DKM Plus the other week.
Yeah.
Did you watch that fight?
No, not yet. I've only realised that I'm fighting him yesterday.
Of course, yeah, okay, fair enough. But do you intend to look into some of his most recent fights and do a bit of homework?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whole year.
Yeah.
I've had numerous fights since then. He's had numerous fights.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely have to look back and see how he's.
Well,
I bet he's going to be doing the same.
I can tell you, I know he's been busy because obviously he's from the same gym as me. I know he's been busy, but I know you're a busy guy as well. So I guess it all depends on who's the most busiest on the night, really. I guess that's it. Would you say this is like, obviously since the first fight, and then all your fights as a whole, would you say this is going to be your toughest and biggest fight yet?
Yes, I think the rematch aspect of it as well, because I know a little bit about him now.
Yeah.
I know what he's about. He knows what he's. I think he underestimated me in the first one.
Yeah.
Which most people do. You see you look across the ring and you see a white, fat bloke. You're gonna think, okay, this is gonna be easy, especially for a KO specialist like him.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he won't be doing that the same this time around. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one in that aspect as well. And first time defending the belt as well. So yeah, a lot of new things going on.
Yeah, amazing stuff, man. So how do you look to defend your belt? How do you look to defeat and get your hand raised on the 4th of April? What can we expect to see from the Polish Hammer?
Well, not to give the game away.
Yeah, of course.
He's a big hitter. So yeah, a bit of the twinkle toes and stuff like that, you know, running around the place. I think he's just gonna quite try catch me with that right. I think so. Yeah, not gonna say too much, but
yeah, man. Wow, that's gonna be a good fight. I look forward to that one. Best of luck. Right, well, we'll do some face-offs, but you've got no one to face off again, so I guess that's a wrap, really, lads. So are we all feeling ready to go? Yeah. To put on. You know.
Let's go.
Let's get a round of applause. Yeah, let's get a round of applause, everybody. There we go. And one final thing to say is that you must get your tickets now. This is going to be the biggest Unleashed card to the date. Unleashed 008 Ring of Cards. This card is absolutely stacked. You don't want to miss it. We've got some of the biggest fights made possible in the scene. So get your tickets, be fast or be last, because I promise you this event will sell out. And where is it happening? It's happening right here at the Hideout Arena in Bolton, Manchester. All taking place on the 4th of April. We will see you all there. Subscribe. Bash. Sam.
To the beat.
Yeah.